Fenerbahce submit official bid to sign Man United midfielder Fred. Fenerbahce have submitted an official bid to sign Manchester United midfielder Fred, according to reputed journalist Fabrizio Romano. The Brazil international has entered the final year of his contract with the Red Devils, and the decision has already been made to sell him this summer. United currently value him at €23 million, but Fenerbahce have now made a formal proposal of around €15 million including add-ons for the midfielder. The Super League outfit are eager to land the 30-year-old signature as soon as possible. United made the decision to offload Fred after the purchase of Mason Mount from Chelsea. The process has been very slow with the lack of concrete bids on the table. Fenerbahce have made the highest offer, but United could hold out for a higher fee. Fulham continue to remain interested in signing the former Shakhtar Donetsk man, and we could see a bidding war between multiple clubs in the coming days. However, United would not want to drag GUEHI negotiations until the final days of the transfer window, as they have plans of pursuing another quality midfielder. According to today's news of the Sun newspaper, Fenerbahce and Fred agreed on everything and it is expected to be signed in a short time. Fiorentina's Sofiane Amrabat has been constantly linked with United over several weeks. The club are expected to make a decisive move for him at any moment. Erik ten Hag has urged Man Utd's hierarchy to sign Bayern Munich star Benjamin Pavard. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has urged the club's management to sign Bayern Munich defender Benjamin Pavard, according to L'Equipe. The Red Devils have agreed a deal in principle for the sale of Harry Maguire to West Ham United, and they are now looking for his potential successor. Jean-Claire Todibo was recently mentioned as the top target for United, but L'Equipe claimed that ten Hag has told the hierarchy to sign Pavard from Bayern. The Red Devils now need to send a first offer to the German champions in the coming days. It is reported that a deal could be agreed for €30 million. United have had an impressive transfer window thus far. They have signed Mason Mount, Andre Onana, and Rasmus Højlund under the recommendation of ten Hag. The hierarchy are likely to continue the same strategy for the rest of the summer. If the Dutchman prefers Pavard, the club will undoubtedly pursue his signature. Pavard would be a good upgrade on Harry Maguire in central defense. He is excellent with the ball at his feet, but also wins a high percentage of ground and aerial challenges. On top of this, he is also comfortable operating from right back. Pavard has publicly acknowledged that he wants to play at center back, but his versatility is an added advantage. In our view, we would personally prefer to sign Todibo due to his younger age and higher potential, but ultimately the final decision depends on the preference of the manager. If ten Hag believes in Pavard's ability, the board should go ahead and secure his services. Manchester United hand Harry Maguire huge £6 million payoff as he agrees West Ham move. Manchester United have handed a huge £6 million payoff to Harry Maguire ahead of his transfer to West Ham United, according to The Sun. The Red Devils recently reached a verbal agreement with the Hammers for the defender's sale, and the move could become official soon. Maguire will take a £70,000 a week pay cut on his current £190,000 a week salary as part of the deal. To help offset that, United have compensated their former captain with a payoff in the region of £6 million. The 30-year-old is expected to join David Moyes' side in a deal worth £30 million in the coming days. In our view, it is a win-win situation for United and Maguire. The club are cutting their losses on him, but they are set to secure valuable transfer funds. On the other hand, the Hammers will have an experienced Premier League star who has impressed when playing for a team with a low-block defense. Maguire is good with his clearances and ability to win aerial duels. He should fit into the plans of Moyes, who will be eyeing an improvement in the defensive record. Manchester United eye 23-year-old former Chelsea star to replace Maguire. Manchester United have Crystal Palace defender MARC GUEHI on their radar as a replacement for Harry Maguire, according to the Daily Mail. As things stand, the former Leicester City star is close to making an exit from the Red Devils this summer. The Old Trafford side have accepted a £30 million bid for the centre-back from West Ham United in the ongoing transfer window. The Palace centre-back made his way through the youth ranks at Chelsea. However, over the last few years, the English national has come into his own at the Selhurst Park side. With Maguire's possible departure, we'll have to deepen our ranks. Varane has been prone to injury since moving to Manchester. It is not yet clear whether GUEHI will be picked by the Red Devils. Manchester United must fork out €30 million to land 18-year-old Lokomotiv prodigy. Lokomotiv Moscow sporting director Dmitry Ulyanov has stated that any team looking to sign Manchester United target Sergey PINYAEV will have to pay €30 million for him. The Red Devils have been keeping tabs on the Russian national for some time now. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, the youngster even had trials at the Old Trafford side. He spent a few weeks at the club and met the staff. However, while the 18-year-old is still in United's radar, he signed for Lokomotiv recently from KS Samara. However, the Red Devils have continued to be linked with the left winger. However, it remains to be seen whether United will be able to acquire the services of the forward in the coming future. As things stand, the youngster will not be able to move to a club outside Russia due to the war in Ukraine. In the previous campaign, the 25-year-old was the Red Devils' leading goalscorer in all competitions. We relied on the forward to find the back on the net on a consistent basis. Manchester United defensive outcast agrees terms with Besiktas. Manchester United centre-back Eric Bailly has agreed terms with Besiktas regarding a move in the ongoing transfer window, according to Sports Digital editor-in-chief Yagai Sabunkwadlu on Twitter. As things stand, the Red Devils consider the defender a must-sell this summer. To that end, the Old Trafford side have been actively working on the Ivory Coast international's departure after his disappointing loan spell at Olympique Marseille. Now, the defender is close to a switch to Turkey. He has already come to a consensus on a 3-year contract at United. However, the 29-year-old wants to negotiate with the Red Devils to terminate his contract. Bailly seems to be surplus to requirements. He has evidently not been up to the Old Trafford side standards over the years. But it remains to be seen whether the Ivorians' move to Besiktas will materialize in the coming weeks.